People since I walked up tonight. I'm Travis Childers. I'm president and chancellor clerk over in Prentiss County. It's 2 counties away, 70 miles away. But the purpose of this visit, I'm running for Congress of the 1st Congressional District, which includes the northernmost 23 counties in Mississippi and a very small portion of Winston County. Goes down and pretty much gets the entire north rectangle of Mississippi with the exception of Oktibbeha County, which is cut out. And thank goodness it encompasses the University of Mississippi, where many of my dollars have gone for several years and continue to go. I appreciate you coming out so much. I want to just tell you a few things about our campaign. You all know how this election came about. Senator Lott resigned. Governor Barber appointed our Congressman Wicker to that post. So when he was elevated to the Senate, it left us without a congressman. So today we have no congressman. We have no representation in Washington. This has been a post that I've had a great interest in for a long time. When the seat opened up as a vacant seat without having to challenge an incumbent, I just felt like it was time, and I felt like I was someone who could make a difference. I'll tell you a little bit about us. Tammy, my wife, is here. My daughter Lauren is here. Lauren is a freshman at Ole Miss. My son just graduated, our son just graduated in '06, and he's now at Mississippi College Law School. I have been a licensed realtor for for 30 years. I'm celebrating my 30th year in the real estate business. I've been a small businessman. I've met payroll. I know what it's like to meet a payroll. Tammy and I and our family operate a personal care home, an assisted living facility in Boonville, and then an 80-bed skilled care nursing facility. In addition to my business experience, I mentioned I was Chancellor Clerk. I've served as Chancellor Clerk of Prentiss County for the past 16 years. I feel like that the combination of my business experience coupled with my 16 years of public service, number one, qualifies me to be Congressman. And I want to tell you, this campaign is going to be about, and it is about the economy, it's about jobs. This Congress and this present administration has failed America. The mortgage crisis is just absolutely, I just can't believe what they're allowing to happen there. They're continuing to subsidize big oil. Gasoline is $3 a gallon. And somewhere this has to stop. And somewhere working Mississippians deserve a voice. I want to be that voice. I want to represent you all in Washington. Incidentally, there's an office here, and we plan for that to stay here. There's a congressional office in this site, in this town, I mean. Franklin Roosevelt once said, "Never before have we had so little time to do so much." That is exactly the case with this election. Today, we're 42 days from the primary, which will be March 11th. I urge all of you to please vote on March 11th. Some of you, if you're a student here, but you're still in this district and you can vote absentee, please do that. You can go online to www.sos.state.ms.us, and that'll tie you right to your county, to your circuit clerk's office. Or if you happen to be home on a Saturday or a weekday, you can walk in and vote. We've got a lot of ground to cover in a little time. I want to tell you this about myself. When I was 16 years old, I lost my father. I had a younger sister who was 9 years old at that time. I stepped up, went to work full time. I tell you this story not for sympathy. I tell you this story because I understand hard work, and I know hard work, and I like to work hard. I started work full time when I was 16 years old, and I've never stopped. I'm 49 years old. I just told a friend of mine today, I have been participating in the Social Security system for 35 years of my 49. I stepped up, went to work, helped my mother raise my little sister. Then while I was at Northeast Mississippi Community College, I also worked full-time, got my real estate license, was licensed as a realtor in 1977 originally, have been I've served in that industry continuously since then. A lot of times when you're listening to candidates, and candidates will try to tell you, well, I understand hard times, or I understand tough times. Well, I not only understand tough times, I've lived tough times. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be in a financial bind. I know what it's like to have to choose between items when you're paying bills or buying medicine. I've been there. And young people, I appreciate so much all of you coming out. This campaign is also about opportunity. Opportunity from the standpoint, I want you all to have an opportunity. I want you to have an opportunity for an education. It saddens me to see young people struggle through college when they're trying to better themselves. And if you're fortunate enough that you're not in that role, trust me, I guarantee you have a friend who is. Right, Richard? And I appreciate so much those of you who are trying to better yourself. We're facing tough times, and we need a congressman who understands tough times. I tell you, folks, I understand tough times. There are a lot of challenges and struggles ahead. Small businesses are struggling. I want to remind you that I've created jobs. Tammy and I today at the nursing home and the personal care home, we employ over 100 people, and every other Friday we meet a payroll, a big payroll, and sometimes, quite frankly, we've had to go to the bank and borrow money to meet that payroll. But we understand business.